Welcome to the Alpha Risk channel. Today we're going to be playing Toontown Rewritten, and hello everybody. We are playing as Alpha Risk, as we are the Alpha Risk channel, and let's get right into it. I've done a little bit of the early game, just some of the very basic tutorial stuff, and I plan to show that to you. We've got a toon task. We've got to go get a blackboard eraser from the cogs, and so that means that we need to go onto the streets to encounter the cogs. So let's go on in, and I'll see you when we're there. Loading. So the premise of this game is that we are the protagonist Toon trying to defeat the evil cog, and that is our objective here, is to go defeat the evil cogs, and we never seem to quite get rid of them all, but we try really hard. The cogs are evil robots whose goal is to take over Toontown and ruin all the Toon's fun with business and real life, and it's not quite fun. So let's get into this battle, and I'm going to go with a cupcake throw gag. There are two starter gag tracks, throw and squirt, and, well, sadly we missed. But the two starter gag tracks are the ones that everyone starts with. There's no real choice on that. And from there you get to grow your own selection of gags. You can see that we've got all these other gags we can choose, and eventually we will, but not quite yet. Right now we're just going to keep going and keep trying to take out this cog, this level 1 cog. We're struggling on the weakest thing in the game, and we're just going to keep throwing cupcakes at it because it's our strongest gag that we have. The premise is that by using gags on these fun-hating cogs, we make them have fun, we make them laugh, we make them smile, and in so doing, we gain. They laugh so hard they bust a gut, and you can see that I'm doing a montage right now of all the cogs as we defeat them, and I just got my throw gag. I wanted to come back and let you know that right now I'm doing a voiceover recording, so I've already recorded all the game footage, and we're going back and see how this looks. If you like that, let me know. Otherwise, I'm happy to do it differently. But this is what I felt worked best for me. So we're going to keep going, and we'll check in with you when we're done with this toon task. Okay, here we are. We're done with the toon task, and turn it in. Okay, sweet. We got healed up, and we need to make a new friend. Fluffy, will you be my friend? Fluffy's busy. Let's go find someone outside to go be our friend. Please be our friend. Who is going to be our friend? Honey Muffin, will you be our friend? Please? Here, click on Honey Muffin, click Friends. And will she? Yay, she's our friend. Sweet. So now we'll go inside and turn on our toon task. It'll be awesome. I noticed as I was watching this back that the mouse doesn't move exactly as I'm moving my mouse on my screen, so I don't know what to tell you with that. Just the recording software got something wrong, I don't know, but it's not moving as it moved when I was playing the game through, and so you'll notice that most of the time where my mouse is, there's some blue, or there's some form of highlighting to indicate that my mouse is there, and then the highlighting will change to indicate that I'm clicking. So we are definitely going to our estate now by clicking the catalog button, and we're going to use the phone quickly. I didn't want to bore you. So we're going to go and we're going to look at what's new, and we're going to buy a gardening kit. We're going to purchase it for 50 jelly beans. Like I said, I did some of the early game, and part of that was I just sat around and did some trolley games for a while and got a bunch of jelly beans up. It was a lot of fun. It was really nice. And yeah, we've got this nice little house. Oh, delivery's arrived at our mailbox. Let's go see what it is. It's our gardening kit, I promise you. So we're going to get gardening started really early. Some people may know that gardening is something that is really good to get going early because it takes a while to do. So we're going to get started. We're going to plant flowers, plant trees. We're not really going to worry about statues, but we could if we wanted to. Maybe later on we will. So I'm going to just show you quickly. You plant a flower by walking up to a flower pot, clicking plant flower, selecting a jelly bean. Oh, that was an incorrect combination. Select a correct jelly bean combination for flowers. In this case, a green jelly bean is a 1 jelly bean combination. There's 5 of them for each jelly bean count. So you start with 1, and eventually you're able to work your way up to being able to do like 6 jelly bean flowers and 6 jelly bean this, that, or the other. Maybe even more. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it ends at either 6 or 8. So I've planted all the flowers now. Did a quick cut there. Planted all the flowers. And now we've got pies. We've got trees for pies. We're going to grow pies because that's great. And I'm going to just show you that we're going to water them. In order to plant a pie, you walk up to a tree mound and you click plant tree. and then you select the gag that you're going to plant. You have to plant level 1 before you can plant level 2, etc., etc., so that you don't plant too many. And now we're just going to head on off and head back to the playground. That way we can turn in the Toon task that was like, hey, go do the phone thing. We're like, alright, we'll use the phone. Let's go turn on our Toon task. Yep, these are the headquarters, most definitely. And in we go. So we're going to turn on our Toon task, these guys. This is a nice little quality of life feature, is if you have multiple Toon tasks, you can choose which one you're turning in at a time, so that you can like hoard Toon tasks if you're a later game player. Not so useful in the early game. And oh yeah, so by doing this, by completing that task, that intro task, we got 1 laugh point boosted. You'll notice in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, we have a little meter that looks kind of like our face, with a number on it. That number right now is 16. Over time, it'll go up and up and up. And that will indicate how much health we have in the game, and that is very useful to increase our health total. The maximum health total achievable in the game without the special silly meter boost is 137, although that takes a lot of work. And the maximum health total achieved with the boost, so during the temporary boost time, is a 145. That's just a temporary time where everyone gets an additional 8 laugh points boost. So I intend to make this series kind of last, and we're going to go talk to Flippy quickly. Flippy, love us. I should note that earlier you saw that I came out of the ground versus I just walked through a door. My computer actually crashed in the middle of this recording, and I had to go and update the BIOS. So that was the thing. Not pleasant. Always keep your BIOS up to date. Always keep your drivers up to date. And then you won't have some of the errors that I get. So yeah, now we're gonna go talk. We're gonna go out and we're gonna go kill 4 cogs. We're gonna hopefully do those pretty quickly. I'm gonna cut out most of the fighting because you saw how one fight goes, and if you've seen one fight, you've seen pretty much all of them. We will in the future be covering them, but let's jump to the fights. Here's the first cog, and this is a short change, cash bot, but not quite useful information yet. Oh boy, we got 1 experience because we already have our level 2 gags, so our level 1 gags one-shot a level 1 cog. That's not consistent 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3. At first it's like 1 to 1, 2 to like 2-shotting a 3. So it's a little bit wonky in how it works. 2 1s will 1 will 2-shot a 2, a 2 will 2-shot a 3, but it changes as we go through. So because we start with a certain number of damage on our gags, and as we level up, we get more. So this is us completing getting the next fight done. And I believe, yes, we completed the task, so we're heading back to the playground to go talk to Flippy. That was a different fight, you'll notice. I like coming in on the defeating of the cogs, if we can, unless I have something that I want to talk with you guys about. And right now, I just want to know, what do you guys think of doing a Toontown Rewritten series? I'm looking at doing 1-part Let's Play, and have another side series called where I go in depth on the code. And here I remember, hey, maybe I should go talk to Flippy rather than talk to the HQ officers. You cannot turn in Toon tasks to HQ officers if you're supposed to be talking to a specific Toon. Just that clarity is important. So now we're going in, we're talking to Flippy. The music changes right around the silly meter. That's just a thing that we deal with, and it changes back right around Flippy's office. And yeah, we realized here that Flippy in this district, for whatever reason, is broken. So we left the district quickly so that we didn't get caught up in some district issue. We left the district. Yep. Went over to this district where bloodsuckers were invading. Just because we like invasion districts, they help us train up. Yep, and we're going to go talk to Flippy quickly now. And one of the things I think is important is to make sure that this series always feels like it's moving. So I'm going to be trying to, in episodes, I'm going to be trying to have like 10 to 15 minute episodes, somewhere in that range. And always be moving. I don't want to spend a bunch of time just killing cogs. I want to kind of like jump to the end of tasks. And so what will be a few hours or even a couple days for me will just be a jump cut for you. until we get to some of the longer tasks, or some of the more interesting tasks that people get tripped up on. But these early game tasks, I see no reason to spend too much time on. So we're not going to spend too much time on them. So here we are back in Toontown Central. We're gonna go and we're gonna chat with Flippy again. Say, hey Flippy, we killed all the Lawbots you asked for. You asked for 4 Lawbots, we got 4 Bloodsuckers. That was just a lucky coincidence. I didn't even know, because it can be any of the 4 cog types that he can ask for. And we got lucky enough that it was Lawbots. So right now I think I'm dealing with issues with my computer, arguing with it. Yep, apparently I was arguing with my computer. Now Flippy set us out to go talk to Honey Haha, who is the expert on training gags in Toontown Central. And actually, there's a few different experts on training gags, but we're gonna head out to Silly Street. Here's the laughing place, just to talk to Honey Haha. I don't want to make you guys have to walk through it all. That's why I've done a lot of walking already. So yeah, here's Honey Haha. We're gonna talk to her quickly, and now she's giving us the choice to choose sound or tune-up. And a lot of the avid players would obviously tell me to go for sound first. There's a lot of players that would tell me to go for tune-up first. For me, it doesn't matter, so we're going to go for sound first. So now, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We're going to be trying to do more stuff, more playthroughs like this, and hopefully enjoy it. And I'm going to see you later. Alpha Risk out. Goodbye.